rampant inflation, and real war. You know, when you live in Harlem and you see drama in the streets, that's one thing. When you live in LA, or you live in Miami, or you live in the Bay and you see drama in the streets, that's one thing. When you go to the third world and you see drama in the streets there, that's drama in a city, that's drama in a nation. That's a whole another level of problems. So I think that over the years coming here and building the relationship that I did in this country and then going back home to see my family, I think the most important thing in terms of team is loyalty. You know, people not just loyal to you and whatever ridiculous scheme you have, but loyal to you as a person, loyal to what they want to see you be. Because if somebody gives you criticism, that doesn't mean they're being disloyal. That means that they love you, especially if you know that individual has your best interest in mind. If your mother says to you, hey, you know what, I don't want you to go out tonight wearing that rag with your retarded little friends on the corner, she's not being disloyal to you. She loves you. She don't want you to get caught up in something that could potentially take your life when you got a whole 70 years of a future ahead of you. When I was your age, I didn't care about any of this. I was probably one of y'all in the crowd right now like, man, when is this gonna stop talking to me? I got some shorties waiting on me, man. I'm trying to roll up something. But I mean, eventually, you know, when I was 19, 20 years old, being locked up, being talked to like a slave, because if you read the 13th Amendment in the Constitution, it says slavery is not outlawed, it's just reserved for those people that are convicted. You are a ward of the state, you are property of this country. That's why they call the director of the prison the warden. You the ward, you belong to it. I figured the people that are with me, my DJ, G.I. Joe, Poison Pen, Arch, Demix, all my brothers, Fancy Slim Wing, here right now they taking care of some business. You know, we all play our positions well and we've been there for each other from jump and we've always been loyal to each other, not just for what we wanted, but for what we needed to do, for what we needed to accomplish. You know, we've been willing to accept criticism from our brothers to make our job more efficient. You can only help someone so much until you start hurting yourself. So as long as that person wants to be there and continuously wants to be here, that's really all that matters. So to me, in terms of building a team, loyalty, unity, and keeping the focus and the main goal that we all have together. I think that's the most important thing. You walk away from something I said today, walk away with that. Those people that want you to succeed, those are the ones that are most loyal to you. That's it.
One thing that I think about when I think about teamwork, and I think about being a team player, and what separates you from being part of the team, and what separates you from really being a team player, or separates someone that you see and you know is not a team player, is the actions that you put forward. We live in a world that is full of lip profession. Lip profession means you say it out your mouth, but you don't really believe it in your heart. You say it just to get somebody out your face. You say what's up to somebody when you see them, because that's what we trained to do. What's up, bro? Or what's going on, loved one, or family, or whatever you might say. And sometimes you feeling that person, and sometimes you're not, and vice versa. If it's a street-orientated or neighborhood-orientated family, when you hang out in your neighborhood, you're not necessarily a gang. Sometimes we just family members that's in our neighborhood. You know, it's not always bad things going on. Sometimes we plotting out a school move. Sometimes we plotting out our music career. Sometimes we plotting out how we gonna go get that new job. A lot of times, there's different ideas, and sometimes those ideas clash. Trying to make it in the music industry, I've been in the music industry for 17 years. I started my record company when I was 16. I didn't have no money, I just had a dream. I had a vision that it was gonna work for me. I don't know what it was gonna work for nobody else. But this was God showed me that was gonna be the thing that allowed me to be my own man, allowed me to pursue it the way that I wanted to pursue it. It allowed me to not have to follow what was going on around me, because it ain't too many 16-year-olds that's seriously going down to City Hall and bugging the business people and the tax people down at City Hall, and the fictitious business lady steady bugging her about how I'm gonna start this company and I don't have no money at all. My family don't have no money at all. All money is for the bills for that month, and after that, there's nothing left. That's what I come from, and I don't feel bad about it. It actually made me stronger. So if you going through that, it's all right. It's a stepping stone. You know, being a team player, it forced me to find teammates that believe the same thing I believe. Even though we all grew up in our neighborhood and we went to school together, everybody had different dreams. My best friend right now, his name is Silas Robinson. He's doing life right now. And I talked to him the other day, and he told me, he said, "Bruh, do you remember the last thing you told me before I got locked up?" No, it wasn't that. I said, "Hey, bro, won't you come with me to the studio? I got some songs I'm mapping out. It's gonna work, bro. It's gonna work." And he told me, "Nah, bro, I ain't feeling that right now. I got this other move to make. Won't you come with me?" But that was my right-hand man. Everything wrong in the streets, that's who I done it with. Everything that could be done in terms of young, well, not everything, I'm not gonna say everything, but I'm gonna say a lot of things that we shouldn't have been doing. Places we shouldn't have been, houses we shouldn't have been, cars we shouldn't have been, you know, that's who I learned how to do it with. And we had dreams of finding this one house that was gonna set us rich, that was gonna set us, you know, apart from everybody, that was gonna take our family about the hood. Because we heard about guys who could break in houses and the things that they found. So we wanted to find that same thing. But after getting locked up so many times at the age of 14, 15, I got 10 juvenile cases. I mean, back then it was a lot of leniency in 88, 87, 89. It was leniency. But by the time 1990 rolled around, they had enough of me. And they sent me off for 1 year, but that was just preparation for the penitentiary. And me and my best friend ended up on Log Cabin Ranch, spending our summer on Log Cabin Ranch, and in a few months after that, and we both got blessed to make it up out of there. I felt this was a team player. I'm talking about him right now because he's not here to talk for himself. But he told me, any chance I get to pass on a real message, tell him about me. And being a team player means making your own decision. That was my best friend, but he didn't make it. And God blessed me to be here right now. 17 years later, I've never killed a man. I've never been on the drive-by. I never shot at a man. All I did was have fights. I done fell out with a few people, but my problem was able to be resolved between me and that individual. I'm from Fillmore, California, not too far from here. But I do a lot of networking in the Mission. I do a lot of networking in Lakeview, Potrero Hill, Alamany. You find me in all of these neighborhoods trying to be a team player. It doesn't matter where you're from, it's about what you're thinking about and what you're trying to do. They can't knock me because I don't knock them if they want to bang all day, if they want to hang all day. I always give love and respect. And I shake people's hand with my right hand, giving them love and respect first. That's showing them that I'm a team player because I offered you my right hand. Now, if I offer you my left hand, I'm not looking you in your eye and I'm saying what's up, and I'm looking over here and over there, watch me after that. I'm telling you what I know. If somebody ever greets you like that with a left hand and they're not looking, watch them. Watch their attitude. Watch their personality. So, you know, that's what I think about being a team player and being on a team is make your own decision and look out for your loved ones. Be a good example with a payoff.
You gotta see the metaphors and the movements on a chessboard. 64 squares of infinite psychological combat.